Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, good news and bad news. The lower tanks that I wanted to show you aren't being played, and at the moment aren't getting into the games. So I will bring you that gameplay as soon as it's available. So we'll get straight in with the mid-tier tanks and the gameplay all the way up, and a conclusion about the tank line. So thank you for watching, and well, let's carry on with this review. Okay, well, let's get in. Let's have a look. What are we going to put on this? Standard or improved? Let's show the equipment. That's different. Oh, yes, and using these new points that you can earn. Yes, so we'll go for standard at the moment. That's so nice to see. So first thing, improved vents. We'll see how things look. Do we get a rammer? No. Spore liner? Okay, let's... As we're going for a tank destroyer, we'll go with this option, and let's have a look. Spotting range 276 meters, not the greatest, so binoculars. Let's get some ammo in, couple of rounds of HE, a few APCR. Then we're to enhance the setup. Let's go for the combat ration, see how much it costs to use, and we'll get this all set up in for credits so we can see the cost of playing a game linked with the full credit side. So 65,000 to equip it after you've bought the equipment, and you can always move the equipment for a little bit of gold up to the next tier. So let's get into a battle. See how long it takes to get in. Let's exit the battle. I always want to put on some camo to start off with. What's going to look good? That's not bad. That's nice. Yep, let's go with that. Lots of options. It's very boxy anyway, so I'm not quite sure about this boxiness. That's quite nice. That's subtle, not so much. Oh, that works. I like the look of that. And then these two options. Yeah, let's go with that. Boom, that'll improve the camo rating. And now let's go and battle. And I'll let you know how long it took to get in. Okay, sadly, it just kicked me out after 4 minutes of waiting. So we'll come back another time, but it's such a low tier, we may not be able to get in at all. So sorry about that. We'll move on to the next vehicle. So tier 3, let's get this set up as well. So it's not enclosed. So we'll get this in, sort that out. What equipment have we got? Okay, let's check the aiming of this. 0.38 to 1.9. So I'm thinking, well, let's shift, even with this, let's shift out the binoculars. Put the binos in here. And let's see, concealment 16%. Let's just get those in, 100,000. Let's just do it. And then let's get some equipment in. Let's go for 3HE. That much in the way of premium. Some consumables. So let's get improved combat rations so we can always check to see how it looks, how much credit we can actually earn in the background. Okay, that's that sorted, and then we'll sort out the look of this. That's not bad. Yep, that looks okay. Lots of options. Let's work our way through. I'd normally give people the option of choosing what camo you want me to put on. Subtle, and that seems okay. give that a go. And then of these two, that's almost a bit too much in your face. Actually, let's go with that. Boom. So tier 3 ready to rock and roll. Let's go in. How long is it going to take to get in? Will we get in? I'm going to pause the recording. We're nearly there. I've got my fingers crossed. I hope we can get in. Please, please, someone. Have we got... No, not again. So this tier is out. So let's remove that. Remove the camo net. And we'll move up to tier 4. So this is how it looks at the moment. Let's try with the top gun. See how we can do with that. So equipment wise, what have we got the option of? So improve vents, put that in. Gun rammer, you know you want to. Gun rammer. And let's check the view range to 327. Yeah, we're definitely gonna... it's not very good at gun laying, so I may have thought of enhanced gun laying drive, possibly to improve the gun handling, but for now we need the view range. So let's get those binoculars in, and then let's drop down a couple of rounds. Let's go for 5 rounds, and with the rest being made up of APCR. So let's go for combat rations. This is my normal setup, large or small. Repair kit in that second slot, automatic fire extinguisher. Then change this down so we get an idea of how much it costs to run things. And I always go for premium because, well, I don't mind paying for a game that I just love playing. So you know, I'm a gamer. Yes, you can get freebies and it's like free to play, but well, yeah, that's quite nice. I'm happy to give Wargaming money because they've created a game which I love, and you know, you can say, oh, it's a free to play game. It's a good model. Let's go with that. But itself, well, I'm happy to pay for something because someone is there in the industry making it, and without them making it, I wouldn't be able to play this game I love. So all in all, that's the reason. So let's get into the queue. Hopefully it's not going to take long. So I'm going to pause this and we'll see how long it takes to get in, and hopefully we get in this time. Sadly, we didn't get in again, so we'll try the next tier. So we'll work up to the tier 5, see what we can do. Check the gun we've got. Yep, the big 85mm. So what have we got? Improve vents. Then gun rammer, ready to rock and roll. So up to the tier 4 wasn't available. So let's have a look. View range 347, and let's get those binoculars on. Let's sort out some equipment. Move that down a bit. Go up to 4, and with a few APCR or heat rounds. Let's put an extra one in just in case. Sort this out. Some consumables, improved rations, large repair kit, automatic fire extinguisher, and like normal, so we can see the impact, if we can get into a game, of how much we can make or lose in a standard sort of game with using full consumables, including the Chinese meal. So let's get in, just get some camo on. What's going to look good? It's so boxy, it really is. Yep, that works. Subtle, big and subtle. That other one wasn't a bad one. That's quite nice. Let's work through. That's like each individual vehicle has its own style. Let's go with that. And different camos suit different vehicles. Should we go with that? Yeah, let's go with that. Purchase. Boom, ready to rock and roll. and battle. So I'm going to pause this. Hopefully we'll get in soon enough. So that's that all ready to go. So bear with me. Sadly, we're coming up to another 5 minutes, so it doesn't look like this tier either. But we'll see what we can do. There's still about 150 people in the queue. So we'll move up to the next tier and get them all set up. So tier 6. This does look pretty good. Let's double check the gun we've got. So 100mm gun. Let's get some equipment in. So mount that. Then standard. Let's have a look. Gun rammer. So medium tank gun rammer. Very neat. Let's have a look at the view range. 358. So get the binoculars in. Then we'll put some equipment in and sort this out. Let's bump that up to about 4 or 5. Let's go for 4. The rest APCR. Yep. Resupply. Then improve combat rations. Usual repair kit and first aid kit. There we go. And then we'll work our way up and see if we can get in at tier 6 after we put some camo on. So it's 95,000 to kit it out with this loadout. And then let's get some camo on. So what's going to suit this one? That's quite nice. That's a little bit bland. Oh, that's nice as well. Okay, that works. That's one thing about this setup. It's got a lot of options. That's quite nice, but let's work right the way through all the different options to see what suits the best. Yep, that's the one. And then let's have a look. Of these two, that's quite nice. That's more subtle. Let's go with that. That's it, and let's get into a battle. So I'm going to pause this again and see if we can get into this this battle at this tier. Yes, we're getting in. So let's see what we can do. So tier 6, tier 5 to tier. Oh, so we've got some of these lower tier vehicles have gone in. So we can see from about tier 5. So we've come in medium tier. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to move up and try and cover. Actually, initially, I want to cover the 1-2 line. See what we can do. Let's minimise that as soon as we can. So we've got a nice mixture of people from different areas. A lot from Russia, few from the EU. They're from the US, so mostly Russians playing at the moment. So let's get into position, moving. It feels a little bit sluggish, so it's not as fast as it could be, but then the armor is okay, the gun's okay. So let's get into a position here to fire down the 1-2 line and see what we can do from here. Let's get ready. Wide, very wow, incredibly wide arc of fire. Very oh great, everyone's pushing down the 1-2 line, but we'll see what we can find, see what we can assist with. Got a light tank up there. 67's been spotted. He's just out of range. Will anyone else be spotted? Can we get a shot on that guy? No, he's up over the rocks. The maneuverability is pretty good. Very good, actually. Oh, yes. Oh, snapshot. Very nice indeed. And straight through a KV-13. Tier 7, incredibly tough tank. Wow. So the arc of fire, very good. The accuracy, very good, even for a snapshot. And the punchiness, that felt top notch. And you don't have to maneuver too far from either side to make the most of the gun. So let's push up. We've got the T-34. He's moved in, so he's covering that that area. He's got the next level. Let's see what we can do to assist. Any shots in? No, not the moment. KV2 just up there. So we'll see what we can do. We may get someone coming round in that direction, hopefully. Oh dear. And the KV-13 is moving back in that direction. We're 4-1 up. I'm going to push in, see if I can assist. The manoeuvrability, you know, I've seen much worse. And here we are going uphill. The power to weight ratio is quite good. How close do I want to get? Actually, I'm going to skirt to the side, use these bushes for cover, and try and shoot them from the side, because I don't want to get too close and derped in the face by a KV2. Who does, you know? Who in their right mind? Oops. But I really... It was an OI over there. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Very, very nice. Let's pull back into cover. And it's reloaded incredibly fast. Wow. This is like the 122-44 on speed. Oh, he's gone already. Maybe more up there. Let's wait for the binoculars to kick in. Oh my goodness. What a gun. Wow. And we've reloaded already. Wow. I'm very, very impressed with this vehicle. WG, yeah, 1221 GFT. Beast of a tank, it really is. Incredibly accurate gun. Fast firing. Mobility is very good. Do I want to go up the hill after him? Let's try it. No one else is doing it, so why not? Let's see how this is. Let's find out what this is like on hills. It didn't seem too bad just now, so let's just get up. See if we can hunt down the MT-25. I've never felt like being able to do that with anyone else, with any other tank. No other TD like... Oh, he's gone. Shucks. Okay. But it's still going up incredibly. It feels very, very good. Apart from when I drive into the hill. Oh, he's gone. That's it. Game over. 2 kills. Wow. What a little beast. So, we didn't get any special from it, so let's have a look how we did. Only 300 experience. That doesn't seem good at all. What? Damage mid-tier. You know, but we were a tier 6 in a tier 7 game. 2 kills. That doesn't seem... Oh, I suppose we didn't do a lot of damage to each of them. Ah, okay. Well, let's have a look at the credit side. We lost 4,500 credits. 1,100 experience. So you don't want to run this with the improved combat rations, even if you do get a couple of kills. So yeah, but the maneuverability until you need the combat rations until you have a better crew. So wow, very, very nice. So let's move on to the next vehicle. Let's get this kitted out. Let's go for improved vents. Gun rammer, 500,000. Yeah, that'll do nicely. And check the view range. View range 268, and power to weight ratio Power to weight just under 16, so it looks pretty nice. So let's get the binos on and running heat. So let's kit out some heat. Actually, let's go like that. Put this up to 4 HE. That'll work. So yeah, I was really impressed with that other vehicle, and I'm thinking, well, let's just go for fire extinguisher, large repair kit. The power to weight ratio seems fine, and then first aid kit. So we'll see how we can do at this tier without the consumables. 180,000 to kit it out. Boom, that's that sorted. Let's make sure we got the top gun. Make sure we got the top everything before we head out. Yep, what was I clicking the turret? No turret. So let's get some camo on. See what looks good. Yeah, I do like the brown one. That's quite a nifty one. That's quite subtle. I love the angles and the low profile. That's very nice indeed. So we go with that, and then of these two, let's go with that one. The other one I think will hurt my eyes. So let's sort that out as the next one. That's it, and let's get into a battle. I'm just going to pause this, and we'll see how long it takes. Okay, we're in, and we're on Pilsen, and we're tier 7 and tier 8 game. So that's not looking too bad. And actually not that many people. It's only one on either. We've got two, and they're just running one of these. So we'll see. And we've got a few people with the tier 6 version. So I'm going to move down, cover the 1-2 line, see what we can do. Let's check out the mobility without any food. But the low profileness of this, incredible. Look how small it is in comparison to just about everything else. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oops. Yeah, very neat. Turn, it's a little bit slow turning. You need to have a better... Dude, what are you doing, dude? So we'll just get down. So we're at 38, 40. So you need something to help you get a bit of momentum. 47... Coming up to 50, 49, 50 kph. Downhill, we're just hitting 50. There we go, 50 occasionally. So let's move in. Let's check out the gun depression. Let's get down into position. Oh, sorry, dude. Let's check the arcs of fire. Incredibly wide arcs of fire. That's something I'm liking a lot about these Chinese tanks. Got the STRV coming in. That'll do it. Slow reload. Whoa! He's bloody hiding behind me! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but that little git, he hid behind me. Thanks, dude. So, yeah. Oh well. The tank itself is very nice. Yeah, thank you, you little... Oh well. Let's have a look. So, 1 kill. The tank itself feels really good. But at least he's using my hull for protection. So I'm going to pause this, and we'll have a look at the post-game stats, and then get into the next game. So you know, it's it's good fun. So bear with me. Well, as we're waiting, it's 12:11, and this tier 6. Oh, he's going, he just missed. Oh no, and he's on. Oh, thank goodness for the fire extinguisher. Can he take him out? Oh, goodness. Shooting the ground, so he was on auto aim. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, yes, and he got taken out from behind. How lucky? Okay. And the enemy... What have we got? The Steyr Waffenträger is on 4 kills. This is one lucky little badger. The mobility seems quite good. But the accuracy, he's got the smaller... Is that... Yeah, it's a 100cm gun. I know the look of that gun from my... I don't want to say about my Type 59. Yes, game over. So, let's have a look at the post-game stats. Whoa. So, a nice little game, 1000 XP, and let's see how we actually did. So one kill. The reload seemed a little bit slow. It felt slow. Let's have a look at the credit potential. 8,000 credits. So if you'd gone for the additional 10%, the additional food, you'd have lost money. It would have speeded up, so maybe you'd have got that second shot in and done more damage. So maybe you could have broken even. I think by going for the food, you may have the potential of breaking even, but it's pretty close. So not bad. Let's move on and have a look at the tier 8. So that's set up. Let's get this this boy sort. That's it. Get him in. So improve vent. So it's a heavy tank. We've gone for the 600,000 for the vent. Now gun rammer. And let's look at the view range. 378 meters. Yeah, we need the binos. Let's get them in. Boom. Binos set up. Make sure we got the top gun. Let's have a look. Aim time 0.38, 2.9, 0.36, 2.8. So it's more accurate, higher alpha, and a better much better penetration. So running heat. How much is this? I would expect this to be running APCR. Maybe. Let's actually purchase it. No, it's running heat as well. So yeah, I wanted to check. So the standard one, let's purchase that standard one. They're all running heat. Okay, that's good to know. So I just did that just to test it out. And let's run about three to 4 rounds. Boom. Yeah, that'll work. So let's have a look at the power to weight. 13.14. It's a little bit down. So let's go for improved combat rations, large repair kit, and come on, and a first aid kit. That's it. So we get that sorted. In. And then next we'll get some camo. But this does look so good with the 180 mil of armor. I can't wait to get this rocking and rolling. So a little bit of extra camo won't go far afield. I do like that, but I'm going to go for a change for once. We'll go with a green. And working through from this side, that's actually quite nice. Let's go with that. Let's see, check out a couple of others as we're working our way through. Hopefully that'll get them firing in that area. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that one instead. Of these two, I want to confuse them with the different zones, so we'll go with that. That's it. We'll purchase that as the option. Boom, and let's get into a battle. See what we can do. I'm going to pause this now, but I don't think it's going to be too long until we get in. Okay, we're in, and it was just about another 20 seconds, and we started. So it's a tier 10 game, tier 8 tank. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to push down towards the back road. Head towards the east, see what we can do. Check out the penetration. 270, 340, that's just huge. And 65. Okay. I'm really liking the way this seems. That armoured profile. Oh, something else. The turning is a little bit slow. Even with... Wow, look at the gun reticule. It's so accurate. Wow. Incredibly small on the move, small gun reticule, aiming circle. So, very accurate on the move. Let's try and get round. I'm going to move up behind the trees over there, roughly where that light tank is at the moment. Head over there behind the trees. Try and get a shot down the back road. See what we can do. E50 moving in. Stay out of their range and try and get some shots in from range. We'll check out the gun elevation, which should allow us to shoot at the targets coming in. They've got so many units heading down. Let's see what we can do. Let's re-angle. He's in a whole world of trouble. Oh, goodness. Wow, did you hear that gun going off? Okay, it was only slightly off. It was a big shot. He's going to be there in a second. Oh, no, the other way. Oh, come on. Are you being serious? 3 seconds. Oh, yes. Ouch. Big shot. Big shot. Oh, the reload feels slow, but when it hits, oh my goodness. Time to go. Time not to be here. Sorry, dude. Come. Sorry. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop blocking me. You stupid tit. Sorry. I just had this feeling that I was going to get shot in the side. Alright, their object is coming. They're moving up the back. Let's get in. ISU 152 pushing through the middle. This does feel very slow turning. So I'm going to move up the back road. When that hit, it was epic. And the sound of this gun going off. Wow. Very slow going up hills. And it's the accuracy in the centre isn't quite... It's off a little bit. You can't guarantee the shot's hitting the centre. But it makes life interesting. But when it does hit, wow. So that's it. We're 2 up. Let's get back in to assist. And then I'm going to go down the back roads along the one line. Try and get some shots in towards the Rheinmetall. In fact, let's swap ammo to HE. It's huge reload time. Oh, he's gone already. Shucks. You don't really want to be climbing hills, but at least I was there to assist. On my way, buddy. On my way. I'm going to push straight through the middle and try and get shots in. We've got the LT up there. But if I can push down the back, they've got 2 artillery, so I'm going to go hunting for artillery. If we can, because they're the ones who are causing us problems. So I'm going to go straight down. It's not the fastest. 35 kmh. It's not fast. It definitely feels slow. It really does feel slow. But with this amount of armour, when we got hit with that big, well, almost 400 points. So let's see what we can do. AMX is going back. Will I get shot from the side? I'm going to go slightly to the, to the left, head towards B7. just in case their WZ is pulling back. Let's skirt round behind here, use these for cover. That'll do it. That'll help. We've got the LT coming in, LT100 coming in behind. If we can just take out their arty, that'll definitely help. The movement of the gun on this, it's you haven't got the traverse of the earlier tanks. So let's see. Oh. Oh, what? I thought... Okay. We're very bouncy. Gun depression is not as good as I would like. Oh, oh. So, keeping him spotted. 4 seconds. Let's get back in. Oh, he's gone. Okay. So, it feels like a usable gun. A very, very nice tank. Tier 8. You saw the shot. The E50 trying to shoot us and bouncing off the front. And we've just done a TD mission as well. So, 3rd class, plus fire effect, 1 kill. It feels good. The only thing you haven't got is the speed, and you can do some additional things to improve that. 1700 damage. It didn't feel like I'd done that much damage. 7, almost 800 point experience as a base. 8 shots, 5 hit, 4 pen. If we'd been a bit luckier, though, if those had gone in, we'd have done some serious damage with this. So we lost 23,000, but it was a lot of fun. It was worth it, and you need to have that. Let's get rid of that. So it's so slow. Without the improved combat rations, you are dead in the water. Even with the improved vents, you're slow as anything. You need something like this, either a really good crew and improved rations, or just a really good crew. So the WZ111 feels very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice. So tier 9. Let's get this set up. Make sure we got the top, everything all set up. 152 mil gun, 0.4, 2.5, 0.36, 2.5. That's huge, really is. So we've got the vents, get them in first. Boom, gun rammer, and that other one was even with the gun rammer. So let's get that in, and let's check the view range. View range 388, and yet again we're going to need binos. Putting up to 486. This is going to be able to spot for itself. So let's get this sorted. It's such a huge gun. It is. It really is. So let's go for 4 rounds. Boom. I'm liking the look of that. Power to weight ratio just under 12. 11.85. This is going to be slow. We definitely need combat rations. Then the large repair kit to repair everything, and the first aid kit, because you're going to be slow. You're going to be the target for the arty, and we'll have a look at the camo rating in a minute. 150,000 credits to get this set up properly. 14, almost 15% camo. Not a lot of camo. It's big. It's really, really big and slow, but it's got an epic gun. So let's get a little bit of camo on and see what we can do. That's how big? Rain cover? Is someone in this sunbathing? Let's have a look. Let's go with that one. Next, let's work our way through, see what we've got. That's quite subtle. I want something in your face. I think that's going to be quite in your face. With this gun, I don't, apart from, well, sneaking up on them, I don't really want to sneak up. I just want to derp them in the face. So let's go with that. And that's it. And let's get into a game. Battle. Okay, let's pause this and then see how long it takes. Okay, it took about 10 seconds. Not bad. Very, very good at the moment. And here we are, Himmelsdorf. So let's see what we can do. So tier 10 game. Let's give it a go. We should be able to get through everything. I'd really, really like the look of this. And now, as I was thinking, it's the gun is going to be on the 290, almost 400 pen. Wow. I'm going to start off by going down the 3 lines, see if we can catch anybody that way. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this. So let's have a look. It turns better. The turning from side to side, very good. Look at the accuracy of the gun. Wow. Very, very good. But the accuracy itself is not the most accurate. What is he doing? I think he's... Can we get anyone else coming here? Ooh! Slow firing, so you've got to be ready for that. Very slow firing. Will we get anyone else crossing over? We've angled, we've got this whole zone covered. They've got a lot pushing down the back road. Ooh. Come on, we need to see someone. Can we get a shot through? How accurate is it? It's too small a target. FV is coming down there, 2 and 5B. I really don't want to get hit by him. The view range is very, very good, actually. Our 183 is pretty hidey. Come on, boys. Their 44's going down the other way. I'm going to keep with 3 up. He's just been hit by artillery. I'm just going to keep monitoring this area. We've got the SCRV coming in there. Now the radius of the gun traverse is not bad at all, actually. 3-2. Can we? Our SU-101 needs assistance. Oh goodness. Doesn't he know there's an FV there? Oh dear, that could be bad. Oh, that's not bad at all. Our E50 is about to be overrun. I'm heading back. Yeah, I thought he was going to get walloped from the side. I think he now knows that the guys are there coming in. Let's see what I can do. The E50 is about to be overrun, and I need to assist. Let's see what we can do. The maneuverability, it's slow. I thought the RU had stopped. I thought the RU was coming this way. That'll do. Eight seconds. Let's move up, use this corner. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. 10 seconds. Foch is there. He's moving in. I was going to ram him. Oh, their guys are coming in. He's gone. Time to go back. T-44 incoming on the base. It's 11-9. We got 2 kills. This is slow, but it doesn't feel unworkable. 11-12. Their ISU's coming in behind. He's gone. Okay, 13-12. Let's turn around to get ready for the ISU coming in behind. This is very, very slow turning. 900 hit points. Let's circle him. AMX is going to cover that way, and between us we'll have him in a pincer. The guerrilla's coming down that way. Oh, very nice. I'm going for the base. Hopefully he's going to find the guerrilla. The FV would have seen him if he was there. Oh. Well, he's found him. Oh, he's gone. Cool. Nice game. This is slow, but it's incredibly effective. So, wow. It does feel solid in a lot of different ways. And we just got another TD mission. Brilliant. So let's have a look. 27,000 credits, 3 kills. Only 1,300 damage. It would have been more, but they were on low health. 5 shots, 4 pens. 4 hits, and we only lost 800 credits. So if we'd done more damage, that would have been positive. So just under 2,000 experience. Very, very nice indeed. So let's get that out of the way. I'm going to pause this. We've got this last tank to set up. I'm running out of space, so bear with me. I'm going to pause this, get it set up, and get into a game. Oh, I want to show you what I'm doing. So let's do this. So improve vents. Mount that. Then gun rammer. Always got to be the gun rammer. Boom, in. Then let's check the view range. View range 398. Let's try the optics. 438. Let's give that a try. Then let's up to 4HE. Organize that like that. That's done. We'll check the power to weight in a second. 11.6. We're going to need food because it's going to move like a brick, a lead brick. So then automatic fire extinguisher. No, first aid. Boom, boom, boom. Shake the room. 170,000 credits. That's it. And now let's get some camo on. Let's get that done. And yeah, let's go with that. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. Of the two, let's go with that. Purchase. Boom, ready to rock and roll, and let's battle. I've got 10 minutes of recording time left. I can only upload hour-long videos, so let's see how long we take. That's it, we're in. Okay, I'm going to pause this until we actually get the countdown sorted to save recording time. Oh, it's the new map. It's the new map, and we have a lot of players. Wow, I'm going to pause until the start. So hold on. Okay, so it's 30 by 30. And let's remind myself of the pen. 290, 390, and 90. So, wow. Right, new map. Very interesting way of starting to trying to show how this is. So we've got a city map, then you've got open areas over there. So, just wow. Oh, great. That's it, yes. You, as a medium, you hide at the back. Great job. So, let's see what we can do. I haven't got an idea. Ah. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. Got a bit of a ping. I-7's moving into town. Let's see what we can find over here. That looks pretty sealed off. We've got mediums coming through that way. Any shots, any views? I'm getting quite a bit of a lag situation at the moment. You can see that everything jumping around a bit. I'm having problems controlling this. I do have a lot of lag. No shots through. That's a good scouting position. Oh, that was close. I almost... Let's see if anyone comes through. Oh, we just missed. I'm having serious issues. I think it could be because there's so many players on here. It's causing severe lags at the moment. I'm trying to get a shot, and I don't really want to move. You can see this moving from side to side. It's a lot of lag. There seem to be huge issues. They're pushing to... How is he firing on that and I can't? He must just have an angle on it. Come on, that's it, buddy. You come through. Can I get a shot on him? I'm in just the wrong position. But that guy up there... Oh, yes. Nice gun. Very nice. Got TVP in the middle, so let's go and cover the central section. Let's go and assist. It's just such a huge map. So 30 versus 30. Very nice. Another one bites the dust. Oh, I can see the E3 over there. Can I pen him? No, but we tracked him. Hopefully we can help. Oh, yes. I wish I'd gone for HE, but we'll see what the APC, the heat is like. Is he going to be still there? No. What? Yeah, these things happen. Ooh. Try to get the next shot in. Very, very nice. Very, very nice gun. Any more shots through? There's an FV down there. I'm going hunting. Oh, found him. Let's go for HE. Oh, he's gone. Cool, brilliant. There's a Jagdpanzer E100. Let's go for a bit of special straight in your face. Hunting, you need good equipment. We've got 1,024 points of health. We can take a hit. Preferably won't have to. $700. Oh, he's gone. Okay. See what we can find. See if the 261 is still down here. Let's knock these down to give a bit of cover. He's gone. Okay, that's one thing you can't really do with this, is cover a lot of area. And that's it, game over. So we'll have a look at the post-game stats. This looks really, really good. So let's get in. Wow, very nice way of showing off the tier 10. So number of shots in, 2,250 points of damage. Yep, very, very nice indeed. Oh, we hit one shot that we didn't realise. So 3,600 damage, 700 experience. Lost 18,000, but you need the consumables. So you basically got to fund the operation of this. Now, what did we hit? IS-7, the 183. Okay. Ah, it was the addition. Yeah. So all very nice. Absolutely fantastic tank. Very, very good, and very worthwhile working up the line for. So basically, we won with all of them. So thank you so much, guys. I'm the Gaming Bear, and this is the new Tank Destroyer line, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye. Hi guys, just a little bit of extra information. The special 30x30 battles gives you the additional bonds only if you have 400 or more experience from the game. So that's how. Just a quick little bit extra, so that's it. Thank you guys, and see you soon. Bye!